welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. I'm back again today with a pick a card reading for you. And I just want to say welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who keep coming back to support me and each other in the comment section. You guys are incredible to spend some of your quality time here. I know that time is precious, so thank you for being here. And if you find yourself here for the very first time, we want to welcome you to this family with open arms. I do pick a card readings on this channel, so please join us. Grab yourself a cup of tea, some snacks, and we'll have a bit of a chat because we're friends when we gather here at my table. So today's pick a card reading is sort of a check-in with your person. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you? What do they wish they could tell you right this second? What are they thinking right this second? I do have 3 piles for you to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the yellow flower. Pile number 2 with the hagstone. And pile number 3 with the butterfly. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting for you. My timestamps will be listed below, as always, in the description box. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, a check-in with your person. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you right this second? Pile 1. Hello, everybody in pile number 1. You were drawn to the beautiful flower here and to the Modern Witch Tarot. And this is your reading. The person on your mind, how are they currently feeling and thinking about you right this second? What are they currently thinking right now as we speak? What are their thoughts of you and this connection? Oops. Thoughts of you in this connection. The Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. Oh, we have the Seven of Cups coming out as well with the Death card. So I also saw the Two of Swords. So let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles. How are they currently feeling and thinking about you right this moment? The Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, please. How are they thinking and feeling for you right this second? Page of Wands. Clarifying the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups, and clarifying the Death card, the Page of Swords. Back of the deck is the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, such beautiful energy here. 10 of Cups back of the deck. This person is looking at you like you could be the source of all their happiness if they could just get the courage to kind of leap out of their comfort zone with you. For some of you, I do feel like this could be a friend that is a little bit too fearful of moving it to a new position, because we do have the Three of Cups in this very direct, this is the immediate energy here with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Shows a lot of confusion of how they think you view them, and they're definitely not putting you guys on the same level. We have this Page with this Queen. You are this beautiful queen. You have everything going for you. They are projecting you as someone that they think is exceptionally attractive, way out of their league, in fact. Way out of their league. But there's also an emotional attachment here, and the desire so much. It's like a brewing under the surface of wanting to express themselves to you, because I'm peeking at the Eight of Wands underneath. So there is an urgency growing for this person right now. But the uncertainty is so strong in them, it creates a pretty profound fear. Because this Nine of Pentacles is someone who I really almost look up to in life. It's almost like the sense of, I admire this person, but there's deep attraction, and there's a very great sense of beauty, or feeling like no matter what your gender, just they find you exceptionally attractive. Let's clarify that 10, please. We have the Seven of Cups. Again, they're really concerned that you don't view them in the same light as they view you. And this could be somebody that you went to school with as well, with these pages present, someone in your friend group. And it's somebody that if you're not in contact with them right now, they do wish to be reunited in that way. But during this disconnect, and I feel like it could be because of COVID closures, during this disconnect, they are currently keeping tabs on you too with that Page of Swords energy. The Devil and the Eight of Wands. So the Devil can represent things that bind us, insecurities that stop us from having these rebirths or these shifts in the connection that we're looking at, because the Death card is about a movement. It's not about a death. It's about the ending of one thing so that we can open up the door to something else. So perhaps the death to this friendship, putting that to bed so we can evolve this. A lot of curiosity from this page, wanting to be geared towards this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, which is your energy being represented. But perhaps deep insecurities are stopping me from being able to really express myself with the Devil. This can represent a lot of sexual energy as well, especially with this Eight of Wands, wanting to, again, like I said, something's brewing under the surface. Their curiosity is starting to gain momentum when it comes to you. How are they currently thinking and feeling, please? Yeah, they want to reveal themselves. Bad or good, they want to reveal themselves. Whether it turn into a positive thing or a negative thing, it's like, at least it will bring me peace. At least I'll clarify this Seven of Cups confusion that I'm feeling. And I feel like they're having a lot of fantasies about you too, having this card come up twice. But the Six of Swords is about moving from a negative place, from a choppy place, and trying to bring about peace to myself. And sometimes that peace can turn into a beautiful connection, relationship. Sometimes it turns into feeling left out in the cold. That communication coming in, and that's the fear. And they know what's to be lost here. And it's bringing them in a lot of anxiety as well with the Nine of Swords back of deck. Lots of anxiety when it comes to you. How are they currently thinking and feeling? Group 1. The chemistry. They're focused on that chemistry. But it feels like, I don't know if maybe this person's a little bit younger than you are or less experienced than you are, but they feel like they're less, they assume that they're less experienced than you are, because this Queen knows exactly what she's doing. She's someone to be admired. She's someone to be respected at all times and worshipped, really. But I don't know if I have I don't know if I have the skill set yet to figure out how to do that, how to please the Queen. We do have soulmate though. And back of deck here, this is the romance of a lifetime, true love. And we have the soulmate card here as well with the Two of Cups. This person really, they have deep love for you. It's not just lust. I know that we've been talking about that a lot, but it's not just that. It's deep love, it's connection. It's just like they're ill-equipped to express themselves in any other way other than this this fiery thought. Moonlight, travel, romance, potential, the potential for everything. And by the light of that moon, my insecurities are running rampant. My fear, I'm losing sleep, could be dreaming about you as well. Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. Moonlight Goddess, underneath that moon. You are the major player in their fantasies, in their dreams. You are the major player. You're the star of the show. Intuitive communication, back of deck. Silent whispers of the heart. I feel like this connection is something that the two of you are very well aware of. Very much both aware of each other's feelings, and this should not be the case. This confusion shouldn't exist, is what I think. It shouldn't exist. And you both know it, because there is actually no confusion. It's just the fear that exists now. How does this person currently feel? Words do hurt. Words do hurt. Maybe there was a lot, maybe there's a lot of like flirtation going back and forth, but sometimes it kind of takes a sharp edge when someone starts to get their ego, if their ego starts to get a bit bruised, it takes a sharp edge. In the past, perhaps there have been words that have really stuck into this person's mind, that have really affected their insecurity about whether or not they can move here. I am manifesting you. It's coming out in the reverse position, but it's I am manifesting you. I'm trying to conjure you up. I'm trying to figure out a plan of action. But if, you know, it's like the Magician card, and in the reverse position, the Magician doesn't feel very powerful. It's like unfulfilled potential, and that's what they really want. There's so much potential here. They want to fulfill it. I just dream and wish for everything, but I keep that under wraps. And again, it's like the Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. Confusion, though, because they don't know if you feel the same, and they leave it in the dream realm. I am terrified that you do not feel the same way about me. I'm too afraid to talk to you. I'm too afraid to reveal myself. I'm too afraid to take that leap, because what if you trample me with that horse? What if you kill, this is the little girl with the little flower. What if you trample that hope that that little girl is holding on? It feels like, I want you to choose. I want you to be the one that alleviates this pain for me. This person wants, back of the deck, do you even see me that way? They want you to be the one to alleviate this pain for them, because they don't have the courage at this moment. Now, I'm not saying that's not going to change in the future, because tarot really is a snippet of time of the direct energy, and that's what we're asking about. This very second, this person's feeling really, really insecure, wanting that new beginning, but feeling really insecure about the situation. Get a couple message cards to see at this moment. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions and choices as well. I'm not feeling very secure in my situation. You give me that spark, and you gave me that spark in the past. Coming up right underneath that Knight of, or that Page of Wands, which is the, you know, the Page of Wands takes that inspired thought and then starts to run with it. And the Page is somebody who's youthful and exuberant and you know, isn't sullied by experience to kind of keep them too scared. So this person should push past their barriers. I do pray about us at night when they're riddled with anxiety. I don't think because we don't talk I don't want to, because I do. So again, separation, that Page of Swords, keeping tabs on you, making sure that they see what's going on in your life. It's not a reflection of their feelings. It's just a reflection of, you know, the current situation. Back of the deck says, I know you being right. I am trying to forgive myself for the past. What do they wish they could say right this moment, please, Spirit? I didn't realize I was in love until I felt like it was too late. And at that point, I did not follow my heart. I don't want anyone to get hurt in this situation, including myself, and that's a very self-serving card. It's a real card that really talks about my fear of my ego being bruised. I perhaps am using other people as a scapegoat and saying I don't want everybody else to get hurt, but it's about my ego and my fear being bruised. I wish that I had fought harder in the past. Back of the deck says I'm losing hope, but always remember that this is a direct snippet of the direct time right now. This is how this person's feeling right this second, with this anxiety, riddled with it. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group 1. Oops. I see the 8 of Cups, but I'm going to put it back and try again. 8 of Cups. Let's keep that in mind. How's this person feeling right this second? How do they think and feel right this moment for group 1, please? Oh, we've got a whole bunch of them in the... and they want to be there, so we're going to take them. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups. Let's see, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's kind of bright in here, I'm sorry. So yes, this person, again, 3 of Cups, this type of friendship bond, wanting to open up brand new doors and having some sort of epiphany when it comes to this connection, realizing I want to move it, realizing perhaps that it's taking way too long to do so. But that Knight of Wands wants to charge in with sort of immediate gratification, because there is a lot of inspired thought, a lot of fantasy going on here. But that Knight of Pentacles is too practical to allow that Knight of Wands to charge in. You know, taking my time, planning the offer. So this person could come forward with some, hopefully if they can gain the courage, can come forward with some news for you, an offer, wanting to move it from the friend zone. Interesting. Let's get another little pinch here. Okay, so we do have this chakra. It's a pendant that my daughter gave me. It fell off and I had to use it as a charm instead of a necklace. But it's about chakra, clearing your chakras, keeping yourselves in balance. I'm just going to put that away just so we have room. GWDS and T in the bowl. We also have this sort of like DNA science reference. We also have the pineapple. I think that's actually, let me flip it over. I don't know what it is. Could be the pineapple, but it's not. It's a cupcake. And we have made with love in the bowl as well. The rune of breakthrough. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you today. This is a check-in with the person on your mind. How are they currently thinking and feeling about you right this second? If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, the like button. It really helps me to bring more content to you, but I hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello everybody in group number 2, all of you who are drawn to the Hagstone or to the Sante Morte Book of the Dead Tarot. This is your reading. The person on your mind, how are they thinking and feeling about you right this second? What are the thoughts of you right this moment? Group 2. What are they thinking and feeling? We have the 9 of Swords. So they have you on their mind, and they're kind of plagued by it. It's sort of a card about anxiety and sleeplessness as well. There could be depression associated with this one. It's pretty deep and dark, the imagery on that card. How are they currently feeling, please, Spirit, and thinking? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're feeling very emotionally detached, very emotionally sad. On a physical level, the 5 of Pentacles is something about extreme poverty, but when we're talking about emotions and feelings, it's a mental poverty. It's a disconnect. It's feeling like I'm on the outside of your whole world. How are they currently thinking and feeling right this moment? 4 of Swords, the Death card as well. Back of the deck is the Justice. They're feeling a real deep injustice when it comes to this disconnect. In separation with the 4 of Swords, and feeling like I have to really hide everything that I feel. But wanting that transformation, this Death card, it's not about a physical death, it's about the hope that exists in a new beginning. You know, this woman is pregnant. It's the death to her old life, but it's the possibilities are endless with what that bump really represents, the hope and faith that it represents in this new life. But it is about putting something to bed in the past in order to create it. Let's clarify that 9 of Swords, please. How are they currently thinking, feeling right this moment? 5 of Wands. Anxious and jealous, and I just feel restless as well. A jealousy when it comes to you. 2 of Wands. Clarifying the 4 of Swords, please. How are they currently feeling and thinking? Ten of Cups. Back of the deck is the 9 of Wands and the Empress. And I do feel like saying we have the King of Pentacles here as well. for some of you watching, and I don't feel like this is a primary message, but for some of you watching, I do feel like you could be a parent. This person could be a parent. There could be children involved. The Empress, with this Death card and the big bump, I'm just feeling children very strongly, along with the King of Pentacles underneath, along with that Ten of Cups. So take that as it resonates. This person could be in a relationship with children, vice versa. But as far as how they're feeling about you with the Nine of Wands, they have been waiting to be able to express themselves to you, with you for a long time. And it's hard work, and it's something that they find really difficult and burdensome as well. They feel like they'll never get to the end of the game, of this goal of the Ten of Pentacles, of the transformation that they really want. You can see the butterfly. And I say it a lot here. I love Maya Angelou, and she talks about the butterfly being so beautiful, and we marvel at her beauty, but we don't acknowledge the changes it went through to get there, to attain that beauty. It was a very lonely process to create this movement, to create this abundance. That's what they hope for in the future. But in the present energy, they're feeling very left out. Very left out in the cold, very jealous. I do feel like it could be you who is the one who is actually in another relationship with responsibilities for some of you, because they're very jealous of your situation. They're very jealous of their knowledge of you brings them. A very jealous, insecure feeling. And again, a passion that builds inside that they don't feel like they can wield, like they can make plans all they want, but there's something stops them from actually stepping out with those plans. And this Two of Wands can be about decision making, having to choose, wanting a choice to be made. And here the Fool is about leaping into that new beginning. Leaping into a new beginning with you. But a little bit of fear because I don't know where I'm going to land. How are they currently thinking and feeling? Please, let's clarify that Two of Wands. Eight of Swords. So this person could also be stuck in some sort of situation that doesn't allow them movement. The Wheel. Whew. The High Priestess. We have the Archer, the Chariot on the back of the deck. The High Priestess really talks about things that we hold within us, information and knowledge that we know to be true, wisdom that we carry forth. It really represents our higher self at times as well. And there's something inside this person that almost intrinsically tells them to kind of wait, because they're saying there's something divinely guided about this connection. The Wheel of Fortune is present, and it's like they're waiting for some perfect opportunity or some perfect turn of events to create freedom for them in their situation. But the Eight of Swords talks about struggle in the bottom of the card. Again, that imagery of being left in the cold, not in your inner circle at all. It's a self-imposed imprisonment. I've put myself in this position, and if I were to see things clearly or take a different path, I could avoid the struggle. But they're waiting for the universe to make that move for them. And they have a decision to make with that. And they feel you have a choice to make as well. Let's clarify that Death card, please. King of Wands. The Adder. Six of Swords. And the Two of Wands, decision. Back of the deck says Two of Pentacles, challenge. Two of Stones, challenge. With the Ace of Pentacles, the foundation of life. So there is movement coming in the future of this connection. They want movement. They want clarity. It's like they're trying to create a plan of action to gain closure in this situation one way or another. As I said, that opening the door to one thing, or closing the door to one thing to open the door to something else, but gaining the closure either way. This is something that they are struggling with to do. With the Two of Pentacles, it's like they're fighting themselves to reveal themselves. And that's where the anxiety comes in. That's where all this anxiety seems to be riddling them. How are they feeling right this moment, please, Spirit? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And they are, because this is a snippet of time, we are asking Spirit, you know, how they're feeling right this moment. And right this moment, they're feeling overwhelmed. They're not putting themselves on a pedestal. They're very much focused on you. They're focused on the separation. The time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That very much plummets them into this feeling of insecurity. The uncertainty of the future that plagues them. And then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Lots of mask imagery, especially here I'm looking at, for some reason, with the Two of Wands. Yes, the mask is not over the eyes, but I'm still not speaking my truth. I'm still not being honest in my situation. And this could be a reflection of your situation where you're not being honest with yourself or others, or this person, or perhaps a sort of a double whammy where you're both mirroring each other's situation. How do they feel right this moment, please? Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. And you know, with this Wheel of Fortune, you know, we were talking about how they're waiting for the universe to kind of open up a way. And what they want is for it to be the least difficult path possible towards this new beginning. But that's not the way obstacles work in life. And that's not the way the Wheel of Fortune works. You know, this High Priestess underneath this really teaches us that we have everything within our wheelhouse to push through these obstacles, but we have to be the force that pushes the wheel. We have to create momentum in our own situation. We have the message, positive news, positive outcome. As I said, I feel like some of them are considering making moves towards you. Back of the deck says the dream, something is revealed, insight and breakthrough. Dreaming about you, causing perhaps these epiphanies that are leading to the anxiety, because it's like steps of, it reminds me of like the step of acceptance. It's like when you're hitting these steps of grief. First it's like denial, and then it's like you get angry, and then finally there's this level of acceptance. How does this person currently feel right this moment, please, Spirit? How are they feeling right this moment? Whoops. I just want you all the time. Very much fiery, all that inspired thought leading to the Two of Wands. We saw it a little bit later again in the second deck. The problem with the Two of Wands, though, is that they haven't made that first step of action. It's all in their mind. So it's kind of just boiling up under the surface like an eruption wanting to come out. I worry about us a lot. In the disconnect, I worry about the future because I don't know. And the problem with worry is that it's just like the Jewel song says, it's wasteful and useless in times like these, because all that worry is bringing us more worry for the future. Strength, ego, Leo energy. It is perhaps their ego that is sort of adding to this feeling of restlessness, this feeling of unhappiness, but still not wanting to take those masks off as well because they don't want to risk that ego being hurt. I want to start a family with you. And we saw that here with the beautiful Ten of Cups, this desire to, you know, this beautiful dream of having that abundance with you, the emotional happiness that it represents. Let me have you. The 7 and the 7 feels kind of sneaky, not being not being 100% honest. Ace of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse position. I'm not going to leave it reversed, but I do feel like it's a real reflection of this person's desire. Again, the ego not allowing them to make that move, to create. Where was the ace? It was over here. It's in here. There it is, the Ace of Stones. Not allowing them to reach out and create that valuable communication that could lead to huge things. And this Ace of Pentacles being in the reverse shows a stagnancy. Shows a stress about my ego causing the stagnation. And if I can just turn that energy around, it could perhaps be the caveat of change that pushes that wheel into motion. Back at the deck says, I think we should see other people, but I feel like that perhaps that could already be the case for some of you. Take that as it resonates. How does this person currently think and feel for you? Group 2. I'm done running from this connection. And I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. So if they are in a connection where they are in a family, they've thought about bringing you into the situation. They've fantasized about that. I'm going to create a little bit more light. I've thought about living together. It's like they've created a whole fantasy world where the two of you are in this beautiful 10 of Cups energy. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions right now. And the back of the deck says, I've thought about surprising you with a date. Let's get a couple of the Cottage Divine Masculine Oracle messages. The link to this deck is below if you're interested. How are they thinking and feeling right now? I replay everything that happened in my mind. And coming up underneath that 9 of Swords that we saw earlier, the anxiety, the wheel turning in their mind over and over, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that we can't do anything about in the past that really torture us and serve no other purpose. You are a goddess. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I am trying to become a better person. Back of the deck says, I wish I had fought harder for us. Let's get a charm bowl to finish off this reading. A charm bowl for group 2, please. Their person on their mind. What are they currently thinking, feeling right this moment? Queen of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. A 6 of Cups. Oh, dreaming of that reunion. A lot of soulmate energy here with the 6 of Cups. And really, they really think about you in a really beautiful light with that 6 of Cups energy as well. Queen of Cups, it's unconditional. They've put a love on their, or a lid on their love for you. Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, very strong. And that 5 of Pentacles is we've seen it earlier, you know, it's about feeling left out in the cold, feeling detached from you. It's an emotional poverty in that card. So really wanting that reunion, especially right this second, that 6 of Cups being in the now position. But an assurance from Spirit truly that that's not going anywhere. They want to reassure you. There's the chain. They're like, I'm chained to you. It's not, this feeling that I have for you is not going anywhere. We have E and O in the bowl. We have the Star, Aquarius energy as well. The chain. We have the hot chili pepper. We saw the Page of Wands, which is that physical desire they have towards you, the inspired thought that they have towards actions with you. We have the shovel, and the shovel, I always think about somebody digging themselves a deeper pit. So that's something that could resonate with you if this person is stuck in some sort of stagnant karmic situation. We have how I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. We have the iron. Things need to be ironed out as well. We have the spoon in the bowl too, and the spoon is a symbol of children for me, or spoon feeding someone information. And we also have the anchor. Again, that sense of stagnation, somebody being stuck in a position that they're not really happy about. Again, that Queen of Cups present could be motherhood, children involved in the situation. All right, group number 2, that is what I have for you. The person on your mind, how are they thinking and feeling about you right this second? If this resonated with your situation, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and become a part of our family here. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell if you feel called to. You can check out my Etsy and Instagram links below as well. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. I also hope you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello everybody. In pile number 3, you were drawn to the butterfly, or perhaps just to this Rider-Waite deck, but this is your reading. The person on your mind, how are they currently thinking and feeling about you right this second? Right this moment as we perform this reading, how are they thinking and feeling about you? Just a reminder that this is for the collective. If you are not resonating with the message, you can try a different pile or a different reading. How do they feel right this moment? How do do they think and feel right this moment, please? Pile 3. The Temperance card. The Temperance card is really talking about patience, perhaps the patience that both of you had to exercise in this connection, perhaps. So let's see. How are they feeling right this moment? Oops, 10 of Cups. How are you feeling? Ooh. We have the 2 of Swords coming out with the 9 of Wands. Let's clarify, please, Spirit. How are they feeling right this moment? Three of Wands. Okay, let's clarify the Temperance card, please. How are they feeling right this moment? Oh, we've got a bunch. We have the the Page of Cups. I also saw the Ace of Swords, but I'm going to put that one back. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups, please. How is your person thinking, feeling right this moment? 8 of Wands. Clarifying the 2 of Swords. How is this person feeling right this second about this connection, about you? Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the 3 of Wands. How are they feeling? Oh. The 6 of Cups. Back of the deck is the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. Wow, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, very strong. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine present here with the World. So this person, Paramount, really wants a reunion here with you. They really want to be reconnected with you here, especially with this 3 of Wands, the 6 of Cups energy in the future position. That's what they're focused on. That's what they dream about. That's what they want. And they've been wanting it for a while. They've had to, like I said, had to exercise a lot of patience leading up to this moment. And I will say this, that it's the past that is affecting the future, or the past that's affecting the present is affecting the future, and so on and so forth when it comes to this connection. There is this message that in the past, perhaps they didn't offer you the love offer in time, or they ran out of time. They weren't fast enough, or they were ill-equipped emotionally to handle their feelings. And it sort of created an unfinished business inside of them. They never communicated their feelings for you, which were actually pretty deep. I'm going to clarify that 10 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, or 8 of Wands, please, Spirit. Whoops. Okay. Leo, strength. We also have, sorry about the wobble, the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Clams. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups one more time, please, Spirit. Yeah, the Knight of Flamingos. I was clarifying the 10 of Cups because sometimes that can represent somebody who is in a physical relationship right now with children, you know, and it can really reflect that decision, the indecision that needs to be made here. This 2 of Swords is this choice I have to make, but I'm protecting my heart. I'm protecting myself from that choice right now, taking my time. But for many of you, it just represents this person's inability to express themselves in the past and how they've had nothing but time to reflect upon that indecision. The 6 of Pentacles is really showing, and this one particularly, you know, there's a knife in the middle of the cake. It's like my fear, I was so fearful of not being reciprocated that I kind of cut off my own foot in a sense. My strength, you know, you can see this strength, this lion is kind of licking that unicorn. It's like I didn't have the courage. I was too timid to let you know how important, how special you were to me. And here's this Knight of Swords, though, coming in. Now there's an urgency inside of them right this moment, the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, to declare themselves, to reveal themselves, but they're holding themselves back. Despite that urgency, here we have kind of a halt, because this Knight of Pentacles is like, well, we have responsibilities. We have things to take care of. We can't go charging in. It's a little bit of fear. It's it's like practicality being masked by fear, or fear being masked by practicality rather. This Nine of Wands shows that I'm tired of holding this post, but I don't know. It's almost a chip on my shoulder now. It's become a part of me to just want this connection. It's become a part of me to reflect upon it and feel terrible about my inactions in the past, or my inability to be brave enough. Which is already Three of Swords looking at me on the back of the deck. How are they currently thinking and feeling? Let's clarify that. Knight of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they're saying I've got a lot of responsibilities. I'm really busy right now. They're trying hard not to focus on this urgency growing inside of them. But I feel like it's affecting their mood. Like energy doesn't run in perfectly, you know, perfectly divided lanes. I feel like it's affecting every area of their life. It's affecting their mood. Seven of Swords, having to hide my feelings. Two of Cups. Back of the deck, Six of Cups, reverse position. It's like they worry that they're living in the past and they're having unrealistic expectations concerning this connection. They worry it's one-sided. They worry that's why they halt their energy. That's why they stop all of this urgency inside of themselves, because they almost feel foolish and they convince themselves of the foolishness. It's like they convince themselves that they're lying to themselves with the Seven of Swords. It's like you're just lying to yourself. You're creating this in your mind. That Six of Cups shows, you know, but they have the Six of Cups here. They have such warmth, feelings for you. They have such a deep love for you. The Two of Cups is soulmate energy along with that card. But in the reverse here, it's like I'm worried that that's unrealistic. And here's the Eight of Cups. It's like I'm walking away from the Empress because I feel like this is unrealistic and it's all in my head. And this Queen doesn't share the same feelings as I do. That Black Cat reminds us that she can be a little bit temperamental sometimes. So sometimes she's a little bit feared because of that temperament. So they kind of stop themselves at the pass. They convince themselves that they're kind of, it's one-sided. It's all in their head. But always remember, this is a snippet of direct energy right this moment. That energy changes, it ebbs and flows. They could feel differently tomorrow. They could be more confident tomorrow. But in today, right this moment, they're feeling a little bit... They allow themselves to work themselves up into this frenzy, and then they cut themselves off at the pass. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if you are also in that mindset of wondering if this is a one-sided connection, Spirit is here to tell you that you both are sort of in the same boat, that it's not one-sided. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and to shine. Flirtation. And staying optimistic here too. Staying optimistic. Positive thinking will bring you romance. But this card also, this situation involves marriage. Again, for some of you, not for all of you, because I'm dealing with lots of different energies. For some of you, there could be a marriage involved, so take that as it resonates. Back of the deck, sorry, my throat is completely closing up. Excuse me, back of the deck says trust. This situation is calling upon you to have some faith. How are they feeling right this moment? Oh, on the floor. Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. Again, over the Ten of Cups. Some of you could have a family situation or vice versa. Rising above. Clarity, freedom, and solution from anything that sort of tethers us. Rising above our insecurities to bring forward this confirmation or this communication that needs to be wielded that perhaps never was in the past. It's a real unfinished type of feeling, unfinished business. The hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. So I do feel like, again, in separation, you started your life with this person in a sense, perhaps building up roots in school, through work, whatever the case may be. Separation right now, but coming to a point where in the future there could be another reconnection. There could be plans that are set into motion. And that's the problem with the Three of Wands, is that there are plans here, but they're not set into motion yet. And that's what, you know, the message comes in, that nothing changes if nothing changes. We have to be the caveat of motion and movement in our own situation to create a momentum in our life. Oops. How are they currently feeling about you right this moment, please? How are they currently feeling right this second? I left because you told me to. I left in the past because I wasn't feeling emotionally fulfilled. I didn't feel justified in how I was feeling. Again, lots of miscommunications in the past, no closure, nobody willing to come forward and say, yes, this is how I feel. I hope you'll wait for me. Number 3, again, third party perhaps. I know you from somewhere. That's sort of the 6 of Cups for me in a way from this deck. I've sort of given it that type of connection because of the soulmate, you know, the soulmate type of message there. Not really being able to put your finger on a connection, or maybe you meet somebody and there's that spark and you can't really put your finger on it, but you know them from another time, another place. That's the type of connection that exists here. I don't want to lose you. You have so many choices and options. Why would you want to pick me? So many choices and options. Why would I be one of them? Insecurity. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? I don't know what it is about this card. When I see that message, I always think about somebody in a situation, like a family situation. Would you, if I asked you to stay with me, would you leave that whole other life behind? Would you leave your whole other life behind to stay with me? To create this 6 + 4 is 10. Back of the deck, I am obsessed with your body. The Devil card. What do they feel right this moment? What are they thinking right this moment, please? Whoops. You really have been by my side. I see that. I do cherish you for that. In the sense of friendship, perhaps. Energetically as well. That soft place to land, maybe a place for them to escape to mentally when they're feeling the struggles of life. I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. I have been telepathically communicating with you. So that soulmate energy, if this person has been on your mind a lot, it could be because they have been thinking about you quite a bit as well, and there's that energetic pull. Don't focus on who wants me. I want you. Don't focus on what you think my situation is. Don't focus on what is being projected. I want you. My heart belongs to you. I've been hurting without you. You have no idea. Back of deck energy. Some Cottage Oracle love messages. How are they thinking and feeling right this moment, please, Spirit? I'm letting go of the past. And that's what the Page of Cups really represents, is an emotional new start. Shedding away the old so that something new can come about. I want a new beginning. I want you to know that you do consume my thoughts. But something is holding me back from you right this moment. Could be insecurities, could be a third party. Take that as it resonates, but they don't feel like they can approach you. You take my breath away is at the back of this deck. So let's get a charm bowl to finish the reading. If you're new to this channel, I do use a charm bowl. I cast a charm bowl at the end of each spread with some teeny tiny tarot, but also with some charms. And I have meanings for my charms, but I always encourage people to delve into their own meaning. If they see something that means something a lot to them, then that is the message for you. I just dropped some because I have butterfingers. Okay, group 3, please, Spirit. What's their person thinking, feeling right this moment as we speak? Okay, we have the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So if they were confused in the past about this connection, this disconnect here has truly created some clarity for them. And they do have a lot of regrets here with the Five of Cups. So much so that it's almost like they focus so much on the past that they can't see that there's even hope for the future. It's a hard time for them to, it's hard for them to focus on how to change things right now. But the Two of Swords asks us to take the mask off, and then we can make an easier decision. It's easier for us to make a clear decision if we take off that mask and see things clearly, if we can turn around and see the hope that still exists. And that Ace of Swords is about bringing in clarity, you know, speaking our truth, creating momentum, creating movement. Okay, we have the shovel. The shovel always makes me think of somebody who is digging themselves a deeper hole. So take that as it resonates. We do have the anchor as well, which could mean some stagnation for you or this person. Pisces energy with the fish, going with the flow. We have glasses, so this person could be watching your social media, or they could actually physically wear glasses, so take that as it resonates. We have a quarter here. This is from 1995. The 25th of the month could be significant. We have the Sun rune, which is a positive outcome, hopefully in the future. And also a reminder for us to stay focused on joy and gratitude so that we can bring about positive outcomes in the future. We also have the anchor, which is stagnation again. And then we have the spoon, which is a symbol of children for me, but also being spoon-fed information. Perhaps somebody is giving them information about you. So take that as it resonates. All right, group number 3, that is what I have for you. The person on your mind, how are they currently thinking and feeling about you right this second? If this resonated, I would love for you to comment in the comment section below and let me know a little bit about your story. Please subscribe to this channel and join our little family here. We would love to have you as a part of this community. Please like this video, subscribe, as I already said. Helps me to bring more content. And I hope that you have a wonderful day today. And I hope that you come back and visit me here at another day at the Tarot Cottage. Take care.